I battled with that like for a long time. And one of my biggest battles, I said it on the Mike Tyson interview, and I said it I said it on one of my songs called Fairy Tale. I talked about being sexually victimized when I was a child.
Right.
And that's what led to me being super aggressive because I felt like if I'm in any vulnerable situation, I gotta just.
Yeah.
But then I realized that through taking all of these different martial arts and learning how to surrender, man, I'm free. I don't care what nobody think about me. I was brave when I spoke about it.
Right.
But if 5 people don't walk up to me a day and cry, I'm talking about men, women, like I went through the same thing and just cry. And because after I did that song, I just released. That was my first time speaking about that, and I released. And I used to carry this pressure, like.
And you felt better.
Like I used to carry this pressure everywhere I went. Like I'm extra, I'm I'm commando. You know what I'm saying? And people would and people didn't understand where the aggression come from because I do come from an aggressive environment, but I'm intense. I was intense with it.
Right.
And I had to realize that, man, Kevin, you not no victim. You was vulnerable at that time.
Right.
You done built yourself up, man. You built for a tough.
Right.
And then you built even more for a tough because it take more courage to exhibit vulnerability than to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I had to learn this on my journey. Man, people come up to me every day and just hug me and just cry like me, and they release. And I tell them, man, tears are for healing. It's okay to cry. It's okay. Like, it's okay. You just release. And be like, brother, I love you. I don't know where I'd be without your music, and you changed my life.
Yeah.
They got people show me cuts on their wrists. I try to commit suicide. I let them feel the bullet. Look, I try to take my own life, too. I'm going to say something on this interview that I never said before. December 10th through the 12th was the hardest for me this year because when I disabled my Instagram, this is my first time ever speaking about this publicly. I had put on Twitter, all my friends and my family forgetting all my teachers. I love you all. It's over with. See, I don't do man, I'm about to kill myself and I don't want no attention.
Right.
I'm about to, I'm going to get this. I don't do no horse playing. That's horse playing.
Yeah.
When you talk about it. I was going, the way of the samurai. Just smash myself because I was to the point I didn't want to live no more. That last video I had posted when I was holding my daughter, rocking her, I did her birthday in Cabo, in Mexico. I did all of that. I made sure that she had the best birthday ever. I was just holding. I knew that was my last time seeing her.
This was this past December?
Not this December, but the December before that. This December marked the anniversary of that.
Gotcha.
What sparked that, though?
I wasn't happy. The world was already beat. The world, as men, especially as a provider, a lot of men don't speak about this, but a lot of men suffer in silence also.
Facts.
When you a provider, and you a real provider, but you already unhappy, and you not feeling like you being celebrated in a proper manner. You feel like you only being tolerated. Like a lot of people be like, why certain men don't go home? Like when I was in the streets, I used to hate going home because I feel like it's cool, but I ain't welcome there. Because it don't feel embracing when I go home. It's like, y'all act like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Facts.
And a lot of men suffer from that and not knowing that it's okay to have your man cave. You have to go in your solitude and have your time for yourself in order for you to release. Because we so busy being tough and harboring all these resentment and emotions and all the shit we deal with, you know what I'm saying, to where it's just that pressure was on top of my head. I was like, man, I quit. I was at the gym. Once we got back to California, I was telling Issa, I'm like, I love you, baby. I do. I made up for every birthday. That was the last post I made. Then I had disconnected my Instagram. That was my last tweet I made. That's crazy I'm even speaking about this. I don't even know why. God must have put it on my heart. So then after that, I went to the gym and I worked out good and I put all my jewelry on. I don't even wear jewelry. I just do that for mine. He like jewelry. I don't even care for that. Yeah. But I put all my jewelry on. I had a raw letter that I wrote about everything, I was just saying I don't regret nobody I ever stepped on. Yeah. If I did it to you, your mom ain't raised you right. That just was, I just wrote everything. I wrote about how, how I've been in love before, how I had my heart broke, how the first woman to ever break my heart was my mother. I wrote about that, The only woman that ever loved me was my grandmother. I wrote everything down. So then after I did that, I had a raw letter. I went in the gym, worked out, took a shower, put all my jewelry on, I said, yeah. I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, hey, Dick. I be saying Dick a lot because my grandfather called me that. That's my like my nickname. So when you hear people say Dick, but anyway, long story short, I looked in the mirror. I say Dick, hey, it's time to stand on that business. Ain't no more talking. So I was like, yeah, let's go get it done. Show you how God worked through people. I'm walking out the gym. White boy walked up on me, you know, kind of big. I see him in there like, he said, can I approach you? You know when you about to do something gangster, but you be trying to be calm and smiling? You know, that's me. Like, I kind of laugh through my pain and joke when I'm hurting, when I'm dying on the inside. So dude walked up on me. He like, man, your music the only thing make this crazy world make sense. I was like, man, the world's a cruel place, man. Trust me, I know. I'm laughing, but I know what I'm about to go do.
You know what you about to go do, yeah.
So he was like, man, I was worried about you because you had disconnected your Instagram and your Twitter. Like the world needs you because, man, it's like your music done kept me from committing suicide so many times. I say, listen, I swear to God, right now, I'm about to go push my shit out. Right now. I say, you the only one I'm telling. Man, you know what that dude did? He cried and he grabbed me. He say, if you do that, so many people gonna take their own life because you all we got. That's what he told me.
That's wild.
He said, your music is the only thing that make this crazy world make sense. He cried. And you know what I told him? To show you how God worked through people, because God know I don't bluff.
Yeah.
So God know, like when I was in jail, like
can't do that.
People ask me in jail, like, man, why you always tell God you gonna do better? Cause I'm thugging. I'm gonna do better. Like, I can't lie to God. I pray before I have sex. Like, women be like, why you do this? I mean, God, I already know he the reason my dick even getting hard. For to throw this bitch in your stomach. You know what I'm saying? So I like to keep it real, you know, with myself. I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm not going to lie to God. So, I ain't trying to be holy or nothing like that, but I just come up real spiritual. Like, I'm going to talk to my creator. So anyway, long story short, dude hugged me and I said, you know what? I guess I'll stick around a while, you know? I'm still just playing. But I'm like, you know what? I guess
thinking about it. Like,
I guess I'll stick around a while, you know? That's what I'm telling me. That's when I do my little proper voice when I'm being sarcastic. You know, that's my way. That's a coping mechanism for me. I make a joke. Like, I make a joke through, like, when I was on lockdown, you know, and they'll bring me the food. I'll be like, oh, room service. You know, I just, you know, it's me making a joke to deal with my discomfort. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
to kind of lighten the mood a little bit.
You the one got me out my bed. I can't believe I'm on here talking about this. This shit going on. I gotta get my money. I don't care because this may help somebody.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck. It's gonna help a lot of people. Like,
yeah, this may help somebody. If I only help one person with my story, with everything I've been through, then I've served my purpose. Long story short, because I'm not trying to be excessively talkative, but long story short, I gave it 3 days. I said I'm gonna give it 3 days. And sure enough, like through that course of events, when I disconnect my Instagram and stop making comparisons to my life and other people's highlight film and just start living for me, like really appreciating the good things about myself. When you love what you have all that you need, and just start back just really engaging with myself and the world, and stop comparing my life to what I should have, and be thankful for what I do have. Because when we was walking, we was just happy to have a car. Now we want a Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how that shit
You know, you was just happy to have a car. Now you just, man, dude, I want what dude with homie got. My homie probably can't pay the lease on it. He probably crying when he drive off. He make it look good. But it just, we don't know. We compare ourselves to other people.
And you never know what's going on under the surface.
And that's what really had just shook me all the way back. I didn't want to go to Puerto Rico because I got, you know, for everybody that knows, it's deeply rooted there. So I ended up going to Puerto Rico and was like, man, my grandmother's spirit everywhere. I ain't got to, you know, like her spirit with me everywhere I go. She proud of me. Everybody down there, they proud of me. Yeah. In the most treacherous neighborhoods. You can't even come out there with cameras. I'm filming in these neighborhoods. These people love me to death. Like, anywhere I go, the slums love me. Like, the streets love me. Like, everywhere I go, like, everybody love me. I had built it in my mind that don't nobody fuck with me. No, the world love me.
Yeah.
Everybody love me. But you'll get on Instagram and be like, man, don't nobody fuck with me, man. Fuck you, bitch ass. But that's not true. Like, the world loves me.
It's the furthest thing from the truth.
And it was like, when it keep you in a depressed state, you spend more money on entertainment and shit like that. And external things to make yourself happy. But the only thing that can make you happy is fixing what's internal.
Inside, yeah.
And like working out, that shit make me happy. Like I like seeing my body transform from week to week, 2 weeks. Then I ain't gonna lie, I love my cheat days. I go get my little ice cream, my little M&M ice cream sound. Don't judge. Don't judge.
Oh
How you in there? You still 3,000? Still 3,000 years old. How you in there?
I mean,
give us the story on that.
That's another thing that also made me feel free. Also, because like I'ma just be honest, it's people out here that's gifted. It's people that could see beyond the veil. They could see into the spiritual realm. I mean, you know, like I tell people, spirits ain't never try to hurt me. The people was the monsters. You know what I'm saying? Like with homie, who I had to. I mean, you was the monster. Ain't no spirits never hurt me. I've been seeing them since I was children. Yeah. You know, and it's people that see that, and for people that think I'm weird, hey, I'm winning. I don't care what you think.
Right.
But once I had a fear of being looked at like I was crazy for speaking about spiritual things. And then once I came out and just started speaking about it, so many people like, man, my grandmother used to tell me that I done had this happen to me. It's things that's unexplained. But there's just supernatural events that happen with us to let us know that there's a greater presence, that there's a creator, it's a greater design than what we see on the physical.